Hi, welcome to day 29, Connect Life, Purpose Driven Life. And today, Andy's going to kick off a new theme for us, which is on our theme of being shaped to serve God. And his theme for today is accepting your assignments.
So today we start Purpose 4, you are shaped for God. Today the challenge is to accept our assignment. My thoughts really were about Christ and about his assignment. How he was sent to do the Father's will, with the Father's instructions, and the plan and purposes of God. And he accepted the assignment. We read in Philippians 2 verse 7, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant, and coming in the likeness of men. So Jesus left the glory of heaven and became a man, not just a man though, a bondservant. Tells us in Matthew 2 verse 28, just the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. Mark 9 verse 35 says, he sat down and called the 12 and said to them, if anyone would be first, he must be last of all and the servant of all. So Jesus, by his example, shows us that we are to be servants of God and of others. Today's chapter clearly tells us we were created, we were saved, we were called, and we are commanded by God to be his servants. Scriptures teach us to be Christ-like, and our role, as was Christ, is to become bondservants, serving the Father according to the will of God and serving others. This chapter tells us that being called to serve, it doesn't mean being a pastor or a minister or a missionary or etc. Titles like that. It means our own individual personal ministry. The scripture tells us in Ephesians 2 verse 10, for we are his workmanship, created for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. God made a plan for us. What matters is not the duration of your life, but the donation of your life. Rick talks in the chapter in Matthew 8 about Peter's mother-in-law. She was sick and Jesus went to her and healed her. Then the words that follow straight away, immediately after she was healed by Jesus, immediately after she was touched, it says that she arose and served them. So instantly her purpose was to serve. There's series of films called Mission Impossible, with a guy called Ethan Hunt. And before it starts, at each film, he's presented with a tape that says, your mission, should you choose to accept it. And from then on, he accepts that mission and goes out on an adventure. So we have to make a decision. Are we saved to sit or saved to serve? God's message, God's calling, will not self-destruct like Ethan Hunt's messages, but they continually call to us. Romans 12 verse 1 talks about giving ourselves as living sacrifices to God. A guy called Mark Strachan said this, the mark of a great church is not its seating capacity, but its sending capacity. Will we answer the call of God? When he says, who will go for me? Will we say, here am I, send me?
Thank you, Andy. I hope that you enjoyed that today. Have a great week. Tomorrow evening, Tuesday, if you're watching this on Monday, we are going to have a prayer meeting together this week at 7 p.m, half an hour earlier than normal. We would love you to join with us if you can. God bless you. Have a great day.